Is it getting hot in here, or is it just me?
Well, it's not you. It's actually climate change.
Tell me more.
As the earth starts warming, the temperature gets higher. The trees start dying because the forest's on fire. The CO2 goes into the atmosphere. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? It's actually climate change, an issue with global range, a concept that's not so strange, just talking about climate change.
According to my friend Hector, warmer temperatures means more vectors in more places. That means more disease in more spaces.
The CO2 goes into the atmosphere. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? It's actually climate change, an issue with global range, a concept that's not so strange, just talking about climate change.
More heat means more wind. Hot and cold creates a spin. As the tornado touches down, the storm goes around and around.
The CO2 goes into the atmosphere. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? It's actually climate change, an issue with global range, a concept that's not so strange, just talking about climate change.
Ice melts, water level gets bigger, then the Earth's crust starts to quiver. More water means tsunami waves rise, the sea hits the land, and everyone dies.
The CO2 goes into the atmosphere. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? It's actually climate change, an issue with global range, a concept that's not so strange, just talking about climate change.
More heat means the wood from trees catches fire more easily, and the fire spreads more easily too. With a broader range of larvae survival due to increased temperatures, disease is spread in previously healthy areas. As more heat is absorbed into the atmosphere, more wind is produced. This leads to a higher incidence of warm and cold fronts, which therefore leads to a higher probability of tornadoes. The melting of ice caps leads to a higher sea level. This means that when tsunamis occur, they will be more severe.
The CO2 goes into the atmosphere. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? It's actually climate change, an issue with global range, a concept that's not so strange, just talking about climate change. The CO2 goes into the atmosphere. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here? It's actually climate change, an issue with global range, a concept that's not so strange, just talking about climate change. The CO2 goes into the atmosphere. Is it just me, or is it getting hot in here?